It all started with a vision that was sparked more than 50 years ago by Dr. Burl Shoemaker, when he and other state leaders recognized the need for skilled workers. The solution? To create a network of schools across the state of Ohio to give high school students access to vocational training. It didn't take long for our local leaders under the direction of Roy W. Clay to respond to this call to action, and Mr. Clay worked tirelessly to make this vision a reality. After much planning and work, Vanguard Vocational Center was a reality, and in 1968, our doors opened to students, providing them opportunities to learn new and valuable skills. Over 50 years have passed from the day that Vanguard offered their first students access to career technical education, but the foundation laid by Mr. Clay and those who have served as administrators, Board of Education members, and most importantly, the exceptional and dedicated staff of the district have kept us on the path to success.
To the best of my ability, I think we opened September the 9th, the first day of the new school. And that year we had 530 students that were first initiated to vocational education in Sandusky County.
Roy Clay, the superintendent, impressed on me that being creative and doing things different was what they were looking for.
Well, Roy Clay, in my opinion, was one of a kind.
I came to Fremont in 1965 and started working at the newspaper right away. And what I remember about the first few years of getting this off the ground is that there was quite a bit of confusion in the community. The voters passed the bond issue to build the school, but rejected the money to run the school. So fortunately it passed on time, but in the months in between there had to be some concern on the part of those who had been working so hard to get a vocational school off the ground.
We were founded with a belief that attention must be given to the technologies, realizing that they are in constant change. This is even more true today and continues to be a priority of our district, and we are proud to be able to continue to invest in our facilities and equipment.
The experiences young people get through vocational education, both at Vanguard and Sentinel, prepare them for things that they can never imagine as high school students.
What makes me most proud of being part of this district is throughout the years we've had a common thread of educating our youth. Since 1968 we've been helping young people find their path and get that head start in their future.
Over the past 50 years, Vanguard Career Center has contributed a lot to our community. It has provided a good solid base education for our youth and has given us as an employer a good base to hire from.
While there have been many exciting changes in the district, one thing that hasn't changed is the importance of working hand in hand with business and industry. This was modeled by our forefathers in 1968, and working in concert with them is still of great significance for us today.
I think Vanguard-Sentinel Career Center has been playing a key role in workforce development for many years, and today they continue to do that.
The district has been committed to student success from the first day by searching for new curriculum and methods that meet student needs. Our alumni and their accomplishments are the best examples we can give to showcase that this remains our commitment today.
What makes me most proud to be an alumni of the district is how it set me up for grad school. I currently have about 9 months left of nurse practitioner school, and I wouldn't have been able to make it that far without coming here first.
Vanguard Sentinel provided me the drive and direction to launch a great career.
I think the impact on the students has to be pretty profound because there's no one cookie cutter model of education. So some students like hands-on and need to learn practical applications, and that's wonderful, and some don't, but I think the idea is that students and their families should have choices. And in an ideal world, as it really is here, there are jobs waiting for them when they graduate from high school. So it's a wonderful thing.
I come from a family of skilled trades. My father, my husband, and so it's been very important in our lives as I grew up in my marriage. And we have 2 children that are graduates of Vanguard. And ironically, I was one of those moms that had to drag in and be able to accept that the direction my boys were going to go. And they're older men now and have families, and they graduated, one in culinary and one in CAD design. They both went on for higher education in those fields, and they're still working in those fields today.
The dedication of the staff here is phenomenal. They always did what they could to set the students up for success.
What would they tell a mom today that's screaming and kicking and fighting and not going that, get over it? It's the best thing that your child can do. They're going to come out of it with the ability to be a responsible person for the workforce, and I can tell you as a mother, you'll never regret it.
You know, the whole idea that Vanguard gave birth to Terra Technical College is really pretty special and pretty wonderful, so that, you know, they grew, well, you know, the college really grew from the whole vocational system, because it makes a whole lot of sense for students who learn one set of skills in high school to transcend what they learned in one environment and go on to the next.
Well, what I view as the biggest success of Vanguard-Sentinel is our ability to adapt our programs that meets the changes and needs of our partners in business and industry.
I think it's been really important for them to stay on top of the needs that are out there based off of how the economy changes, based off of the needs when it comes to the trades, when it comes to consumer and healthcare needs. They've always been able to be flexible to make those transitions as the workforce has changed based off of the need that's out there.
The Vanguard-Sentinel Career and Technology Centers are funded jointly by the State of Ohio and by a 1.6 mil property tax. This property tax was passed 50 years ago at the inception of the schools, and through conservative management, we have not only been able to maintain, but upgrade facilities and equipment without asking for additional funds. And as a member of the Board of Education, I found this to be very responsible to our taxpayers.
We are so proud to be celebrating 50 years of success here at the Vanguard-Sentinel Career and Technology Centers, and we just want to thank all the leaders who had the vision and the foresight in building the partnerships to make this all possible.